All right, folks, today we're gonna try to do some brackish water striper fishing. Good January thing to do. I'm gonna jig blade baits on old river channels. Gonna troll swim shads. We'll try a couple of different things, see if this works out. Hopefully, even if we don't pump it to stripers, which can be tough, maybe we'll just have a good day of fishing. So let's see. No love on the whopper plopper. Gotta change this up. We got crappie. It's a serious crappie. It's like 16, 17. Holy crap. Serious. Did you get any of them off the bottom or not really? I'm seeing life.
No, they're all 10 feet down, 10 to 15 foot.
I'm gonna put a blade bait on this one. Got it. Something good. That's a striper. Nope. That's a striper. Maybe a cat. Big cat is possible, but I'm going with striper on that. Yeah, he's coming up too easy. Kitty cat. On blade bait. Boo! Kitty cat. Well, maybe we put the beat down on the crappie. I'm a little too focused on jigging some other stuff. It ain't much, but that's my PB channel cat, I think. I think that is my PB channel cat. Jigging a blade bait in 45 feet of water, fishing some brackish water channels. Looking for striper. I'm looking for striper rather. And well, kitty cat is my first fish. It's a 3/8 ounce blade bait. Had some crazy marks out in like 40 feet. And, well, was optimistic. We found a big wad of cats. Man, he bet the hooks out even. I'm trying to troll on here. Trying to maybe troll a striper or two is kind of what I'm optimistic I might be able to pull off here, but no guarantees with fishing. Just the love of a catfish so far, so really haven't seen much. Oh, it's a greenie. Well, I really don't count trolling too much, but that's a nice fish. Slab a dab, I know. Trolling a striper plug. That is a nice bass. Yes, indeed. Don't ever do that. It's a good bass. There was like a little relief back there. It wasn't much. I don't know if I marked anything even, but I'm gonna go right back over it. All right, decent largemouth. He's probably I don't know. I don't largemouth fish much. I know I caught him trolling, so that means it doesn't count, but today we're looking for fish. Oh, we picked one largemouth trolling over there. X-Rep 10, I was trolling for stripers for a while. That's no good, so I think we're gonna just jig, work the blade baits. Maybe we'll do some crappie jigging. Saw a couple fish here, kind of suspended. Perhaps no rhyme or reason. All right, see that? 15 feet down, so right there's a bunch of fish. Well, we just went jigging for a second here. Let's see, what do we got? Oh, look at that crappie. Holy crap. What? 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 Gosh. Brackish water crappies. Holy crap. Literally, holy crap. Gosh. That's a crappie, man. Giant crappie. Peace out, brother. Holy crap. Look at the size of this thing. So this I think an 1/8 ounce jig, 2-inch Bass Assassin type. They're suspended out here in like 35 feet, I would say, something like that. Very, very large crappie. Oh! Holy shit! See this little crappie jig here? What the hell is this? I'm gonna bend it out. Oh, of course I was gonna bend it out. Oh, is that a striper on a little crappie jig? Damn. Damn, that sucked. I think there's a couple fish on these flats here. Let me stand up and take a look. So I ran onto a flat, and I'm pretty sure I saw a couple fish of different sorts. There we go. Bam. It's a little one, but it's one. A lot smaller than what we just caught a couple minutes ago. There's mullet on these flats too, like adult cob mullet. Got him. It's something we don't get to see out of me too often, right? Doing this largemouth bass fishing. Like I said, this was supposed to be a striper day. That's not a bad fish. Maybe they're just kind of hanging out on that flat. Definitely not quite what we hooked on the trawl, but nonetheless, for something kind of winging impromptu, I'm happy. All right, let's try it again, right? It's like a 6-foot flat. Tide's pushing me off this flat. That's the only issue I'm bumping into. Hey, turtle. Hooked up again. Not too sure what this one is. It's one big bass. Wow. That's a very largemouth bass right there. Oh. Pretty cool, I guess. I think we got to change strategies because I'm trying for stripers. I just picked up this largemouth. It's probably one of my, it's a very large fish actually. That's probably one of my biggest. He's a little lean, he's got a lot of length, but yeah, that's a lean fish. Different time of year, he might be a 8-9 pound fish, honestly. You know what I'm saying? Oh well. Nice brackish fish. One catfish on the blade bait, missed another one. Big crappie. Missed something really good on that crappie jig, and I was on like 40 feet of water, so that might have been my striper for the day. I worked blade baits for a little bit. If you want to check out some of last year's videos, caught stripers and largemouth bass on the blade baits. See, I'm fishing old river channels, so there's not too much like shallow water. It's a deep water game, so that means either A, I troll, right, or B, I try to jig some ledges and cross my fingers I'm on some fish. So I guess I had the right idea of working ledges, not we had largemouths instead of stripers. You know, maybe next time I'll just go largemouth fishing instead of the striper game. I know my audience is much more interested in striped bass for me. So there was some big mullet. Like I spent way too much time. There was some mullet just, you know, popping and jumping. And I was thinking, yeah, if there's any decent sized stripers, they'd be, you know, around the mullet. Nah, nothing came of that. I think that was my big mistake, is sticking with that big adult mullet, because, you know, there's some 30 to 34 inch stripers are not out of the question. Last year I focused on the deeper water and the bigger stuff, and yeah, there's definitely a shot at that stuff. So I don't know, still not a bad day. It's beautiful out. So I use these Yozuris a lot for Spanish mackerel. They're pretty popular for Spanish mac. So they don't cast very well is the problem. So you saw me standing up there casting. Yeah, it's about as all I could do with them. So can't get distance to cover a little bit of water, especially if you want to get them down deep to plug them. The thing that's important is you know, it'll take a minute for that thing to get down to that water depth, and by the time you cast and work it back, it's a dives to 15 feet. It's not gonna happen on a single cast, honestly. So, all right, let me pack it in. We'll catch up soon, see what happens. I'm gonna give it another minute and we'll see what happens, so hang on.